Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of the Dragon Slayer. Today we're going to be doing the Dungeon in a Box, which is a role-playing subscription box for D&D 5e, and you can convert it to Pathfinder, or you can convert it to 3.5, which isn't actually that hard. But before we get started, welcome. I hope everybody enjoys my videos. For returning people, thank you for watching. Tell your friends. For the newcomers, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, and hit the thumbs up because they all help the channel grow, even though it grows slowly, but I'm fine with that. Let's see. Let's talk about the Dungeon in a Box, a monthly subscription box, and you get an adventure each month, which is for a whole campaign, and it's for 13 months for one campaign, which is cool. You get miniatures. You get 2D miniatures or flat miniatures. You get a campaign. You get a map, a double-sided map. You get extras for the campaign. It's really cool. This is Adventure 11. And then once the adventure is done, that campaign is done, there is a new campaign that takes place in the same world. So then for 13 months for that, you get that stuff. So I can't wait to see the last two boxes for this, because I've liked the miniatures in the box. I've gotten used to the 2D miniatures. I like them. I've been using them in my D&D 3.5 campaign that I've been running, at least up until about a week ago, because a couple of my members were sick, and then this weekend was NorwestCon. But I'll put a link down below of them if you want to check them out. You could do the full year-long campaign, or you could do a one shot. They do one shots, or you can just buy miniatures. It's a cool company. I've liked them. I've liked this adventure that I got started over a year ago now, almost a year ago now. It'll be a year next month. So yeah. Other than that, you'll see the links. They're, like I said, they're a good company. I've got, I think, one more subscription box that's going to be coming, but I have to order that myself because I wanted to save some money for NorwestCon, so I put that one on hold, and I'll just order it directly from their store, and that's the Dungeon Crate box. And yes, Dungeon Crate's up and down, but I do like some of the stuff that comes in Dungeon Crate. And it's a cool box, and I've been doing it for over 4 years now, so I may stop about in January or February, because February would mark the 5th year. So I'm not sure. I'm still debating. So let's get opening with this box. So here's the box. It is recyclable, but I use them for storage because I keep a lot of dice in them, and I also keep miniatures in them. So the first you get the 3D miniatures. You get a penguin warrior, a Pingol. Let's see what it says on the back. The Pingol are distant cousins of the Aarakocra that have adapted to live in frigid climates, celebrants of community, fishing, sports, and song. The Pingol are a resilient people. And the stats for these are in the campaign, or in the adventure book. So there's the Penguin Warrior, or the Pingull. That's really cool. I gotta figure out how to adapt that into my current campaign, because I am using elements of these adventures in my campaign and their stuff. I'm not using the campaign straight out, but oh, and this one is a Gloom Feaster. The Gloom Feaster is a parasitic creature and requires a host to manifest physically. This they do by attaching to a creature that has succumbed to sadness. When a host accepts a Gloom Feaster's temptation to give into despair, they meld with the target's shadow, forming a shell of cold and darkness. So there's the Gloom Feaster. So next is this month's adventure, which is Hunters of the Dark Ice, and the campaign is Voyage of the Fallen Star. So there's the Pingull and the Gloom Feaster. So Pingull pastimes. Moki, daughter of Balba. Birdfolk of the Tundra. So here's a little bit about the Pingull. The Gloom Feaster stats. Okay, so the miniature is actually Moki. Okay, so there's Gloom Feaster. More interesting stuff for the Frozen North. Pingull Huntress. The Shadow Fiend Orca. And those miniatures you'll get in the 1Ds, or the 2Ds, the flat miniatures. So you do get a lot of miniatures. Last Castle terrain encounters. Oh yeah, you also get pieces of terrain, which is cool. Legacy stickers, which if you started at the beginning of the campaign, you get legacy stickers that go on the boat, on the compass card, and on the back of the compass cards to give out for your players to have. So, and there's the Guna Kadit, Gargantuan Fiend, Lawful Evil. So, there's a quick view of Hunters of the Dark Joe. And these are all the things you get. Special legacy cards and stickers that shape your character's fate. 2 or more 32mm scaled miniatures. But they say 2 or more, but I've only ever gotten 2 in mine. So, exclusive skinny minis. 3D terrain, buildable terrain. The Arctic Ocean and Frozen Castle encounter map, and Hunters of the Dark Adventure 11 book. So here's the base for the miniatures. Let's get the miniatures. There's the miniatures. So there's another Gloom Feaster. There's the shark, or the whale, the orca. There's another penguin. And then more creatures. Oh, there's the orca. So that's the other fiend. Okay, there's the orca. So there's the other miniatures that would be talked about in the campaign. Next is the map. Let's see, open this up. Okay, there's the Arctic part with tents. So that's cool. And then the back side is the castle. Or at least one room of the castle. Or 2 rooms of the castle, so yeah. So that's cool. And then here's the legacy pieces, legacy stickers, and cards for the Kiln of the Frozen Flames and ancient wind chimes, which are parts of the stickers for the boat. So you choose which one goes on the boat. And the way this one is designed, you may actually be able to use both. And then your sticker for your compass, and then your Aurora of Resilience, Aurora of Elemental Protection sticker for the PC to get. And then last is the terrain. So we got the terrain, and it looks like it's just a bunch of icebergs. That looks like an iceberg throne. So that's it for this month. Check out my Instagram because I'll have videos taken of all this stuff. And then check out their website because I'll link that below too. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you guys have a good day and enjoy.